It's your boy, Young Kiyama, aka Young Mitaka, aka Mappa's #1 hater, aka Nick. And who are y'all?
Going on, bro? It's your boy Phable, aka Prince Devon. What's happening?
And it is your third host, Josh, aka JC, and welcome back to Tower Talk, episode 61.
Well, shit.
Yes.
It is episode 61. We've made it. We're done after a 2-week break that was meant to be a 1-week break, but me and PJ last week were both like, this is just inconvenient right now.
Yeah.
So here we are.
We got
Here we are.
91 subscribers.
We do have 91 subscribers now. We're well on our way to 100.
Appreciate y'all.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Been I'm moving my chair right now so y'all might hear it. But been seeing a lot of support for the series as well, which is pretty cool.
Right on.
And I am glad to see all the support. It's weird for me because we started the podcast, and at least for me, it's always been like I just come in here and talk about shit. Like I'm chilling. I just do this shit because I was like, damn, me and the gang just talking. That sounds sick. So here we are.
Mm-hmm.
But it's starting to slowly grow into something people actually respect and appreciate, and I can get behind that.
Yeah. That's the facts on it.
Well, how have you been, boys? How y'all been doing? It's been a little bit.
It's been a break.
Talk about maybe some stuff that's happened in between now and the live streamed last episode. We did just send out some clips today. I know that. Shout out to Josh.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, how y'all been?
I guess I'll start. Been doing okay. Just surviving. Over that past was like last week. I did go to see my dad, and yeah, it was an experience, that's for sure. Didn't really have high expectations of it, and of course, it wasn't really met. It's okay. I kind of figured it was going to turn out the way I thought it was. I was just glad to see that Pops is doing all right. Whether I enjoyed majority of the break or not, it was just the idea of just a change of pace and seeing other people that care about doing all right, because that's what matters.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, other than that, just been learning, I guess, just be more the opposite of what I usually do.
Mhm.
Kind of like it reminded me back in community college. I remember I was in the lab, the computer lab, and there was this chick. She was I guess I didn't really talk to nobody. I mean, I was definitely like more of an introvert now. I mean, then rather than now, and I didn't talk to nobody. So her just approaching me at that time was like, dang, like this is new. Like a girl approaching.
People talking to me?
Yeah, exactly. Like this is very different. So, but I liked her energy. She was like very friendly, and I remember being at the airport. It reminded me that of her, and it made me realize like I wasn't really reciprocating that energy. Like I could have probably made a friend there, but I didn't. And so that's what I kind of did over the trip. I was just interacting with people. Nothing like steep, but I just took off the lens of just trying to like, you know, get in, just go in, get what I gotta get, do what I gotta do. I just took that off and just said, you know what, I'm gonna just try to be friendly for a change. Screw it. What's the worst that can happen, right? So yeah, I mean, it was just interesting, and I mean, and that kind of follows suit of how recently I just have not been like I used to feel so like, oh man, I wonder what they think about me when they look at me or whatever. But when I go in public, I just don't even care no more. I just I just got past that phase. So other than that, that's pretty much it. Back in the cycle of the normal life I have. So yeah, that's how I've been doing, bruh.
I see you. I see you. It's always good to try to get new experiences under your belt.
Yes, sir.
How about you, PJ? What's been up?
Uh,
What's been happening?
not too much has changed.
That's fair.
Sorry, I'm freaking. I'll tell you what hasn't fucking changed. I'll tell you what hasn't fucking changed. Me and this dumbass game.
Peace, Louise.
Lord, it's always like, all right, it's PJ's turn. Right when I'm sitting here, like, oh fuck, in the middle.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's like a 3v1. I'm trying to clutch up.
He
They're like,
said,
yo, how you doing?
He said, I'll fucking tell you what hasn't changed.
Well, I'll tell you what hasn't fucking changed.
Throwing hands in this game, bro.
Like, bro, 3v1s. Niggas can't fucking hold their own on some bullshit.
Truly wouldn't be a episode of the podcast
If I didn't freaking struggle for 30
if we
years
didn't catch
on,
PJ mid fucking Destiny 2 match. Oh shit!
Gosh, now I gotta sit here and carry. All right, so anyway,
Yeah.
nah, I do resonate with what Josh was saying though. Like, I don't know, I'm finding myself like talk to people, like just because I'm kind of just over certain stuff. Like before it was like, man, like what about this? What about that? Now it's like I just don't really give a shit.
Well, I suppose I'll go. Which this one's always a treat. Cause I'm either going fucking great or I'm having the worst time of my life. Spoiler alert, it is the latter.
Damn.
So, for those that don't know, we started recording at like 9:15, 9:20, because I tried to sleep from 3 until now, or until like around 8:50. Didn't get much sleep. Got like 2, maybe 3 hours of sleep.
Tough.
And I was editing I was off and on attempting to edit a video for 12 hours before that, starting at 2 in the morning. Couldn't do it because of, whatever. Kept trying probably until like 4. Then I slept for like 30 minutes, woke up, stayed awake for an hour, went back to sleep for like 30 minutes, then woke up, started editing. And some people wanted to play a game, and I was like, I'm too ADHD to edit right now anyways, I can't concentrate. So I got in the call, played some League, got out the call and was like, okay, now I actually have to edit a video. And then I finished the video after like 4 more hours of editing, from like 10 to 3 before I went to sleep.
Mhm.
So here we are. That sucked. And then I've been editing a lot recently though. I've been doing daily uploads for 8 days now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I did not have time to start uploading day 7 of my 100 Wins with Hitman challenge before this podcast episode, but afterwards I'll be able to upload it. It might be up a little late tonight, but it still got out. I came up with an idea for a video that I was talking with Josh about, and slowly realized last night that it's one of the worst ideas I've ever come up with, but I had the idea, so if I don't, who will? So that one will be out When the fuck will that one
Never.
be out?
Well, jeez.
It might be out like next year, December.
My man said never.
Said,
when's it coming out? It's
never.
not.
It's not coming out.
It's not.
It's never coming out. Honestly, I wish that was the case, because then I wouldn't have to read through
Mid.
Hero Academia. Okay, so I'll explain the premise of the idea, because nobody's gonna sell this idea, because nobody's dumb enough to do this shit. I'm gonna read through every manga that's been in Weekly Shonen Jump.
Just stop.
Ever.
Already. Never mind.
He said, "You ain't started. Perfect. Don't."
Lord, I mean, you go ahead. You do what you gotta do, nigga. But jeez, why are these?
Yeah, that's the idea. Nobody's taking that shit. Nobody wants to do that. So there you go. That's my idea. That video will be out. It'll be out for sure. I have kind of taken a break on streaming just because I am doing so much recently, which is unfortunate. My music stuff I've been working on, I've kind of taken a break from as well, just because I'm doing so much shit at once that I'm like, nah, I gotta halt something. So that's what I decided to halt. And yeah, hopefully I'll get back into shit soon. But I mean, if y'all want content, daily content over on fucking youtube.com/youngkioma. I like I said, I've been uploading every day for 8 days. It's just DNF dual shit. I'll have other videos because I am working on shit in the background here and there, but that's the majority of stuff right now is those. It's either clips from the video or it's a 100 wins challenge video. So yeah. Aside from that, as usual, I've been sick as fuck, as in not like cool, but as in like I'm sick, please help. When am I not?
Right.
And yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for now,
Yes, sir.
So here we are. Welcome to Scuff Podcast.
Scuff.
Shitty podcast.
Before we
Don't put that on us. Don't do that.
the Scuff Podcast.
I'm talking about this shitty podcast. Don't put that on us. We're a good pod, bro.
All right. Before we continue, real quick, just want to do an update on the TikTok situation. So we do have a new TikTok account. If you click on the link tree in description, you will be able to see the TikTok logo, and then it will redirect you to the TikTok page. Again, it is up. We figured out a way to get a new account up. So yeah, if you guys followed before, go ahead, click the link in the description, support the boys. We out here.
Speaking of TikTok, I know we got some comments on TikTok.
Yes, sir. We got a crap
Recently.
ton of comments.
Yeah, we got some good comments going on TikTok.
All right.
So I'm interested. Go ahead.
All right. Since you mentioned TikTok, we're gonna start with TikTok first. All right. First comment of the day, we got your mini fitness trainer says on our do you guys play indie games clip, first and yeah.
First and yeah.
I'm
Okay.
confused.
Sick.
On our do you guys play mini games?
First
or
comment.
Indie
Oh,
games.
They were saying
Just first and yeah.
Yeah, first and yeah. But yes, I do. I respect.
Appreciate
You
it,
know what? Short, concise. I respect that.
Yeah.
You know what you're about, and what you're about is some damn indie games.
Some indie games,
Start
boy.
yelling at them. Do better. I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Starts. Here's the indie games we talk about, and goes, "You motherfuckers don't play actual indie games. You haven't played fucking." Fucking
I was
haven't
waiting for a
played
comment.
StarCraft
played
Killer
Pong yet,
1973.
That's the king of indie games right there.
Did you say
I said
God?
Pong.
Oh. I thought you said COD was the king of indie
no.
games. I was like, that's so facts.
Right.
Oh my
Terrible.
god. Okay,
Yeah,
continue,
our next
continue.
comment is on our Lisa is better than Undertale clip. Unironically soft says when it takes a sequel to be better than an original. That wording?
Well, it's not that. Okay, here's the deal. All right, buckle up, buckle up. First off, Undertale is actually a sequel. First off, to a ROM hack that Toby Fox made years ago. Second off, it's not that Lisa the Painful is better than the original Lisa. I mean, it is better than the original Lisa, but it's not that it took the sequel to be. It's that the fucking subtext and imagery that's in the original Lisa is just literally too much for people to handle. It's actually fucked. I didn't want to talk about what it was on the podcast for a reason. Because it's like, it's fucked up, and it does lead into the story of the Painful, but you don't need the context. Because it just explains what happened to the main character's sister and why he is the way he is. And why he hated his dad. That's all it explains. So you don't need it, but it's context clues. It's not that it's necessarily better, because I have seen the very rare, hipster on Reddit be like, I think that the original Lisa is better.
So,
which,
people on Reddit.
You can you can think that, right? Not saying I necessarily disagree, but I am saying, with some of the shit that happens in that game, you might be a bit of a weirdo if you think that's the best one.
Interesting.
My God.
But, Undertale is technically a sequel. That's something they don't want to talk about. It is technically a sequel to, there was a Earthbound ROM hack that Toby Fox made years and years ago. And technically, Undertale is a sequel to that. Technically. It's like a spiritual successor, though. Not necessarily a sequel.
Right on. Okay. Next comment. It is on... Actually, what clip is this? Oh, it's on our Xbox got some crappy names clip. Irregular large gummy bear says laughing emoji.
Fucking okay, can we talk about this? Why I know we kind of talked about it in that episode where like we got that clip from, but like god damn it, Microsoft.
Right? Terrible.
Why is it
There's so many L's on their fronts, bro.
There's so many L's, and they have the makings for greatness. I just don't get it.
Right.
I just don't get it.
Terrible.
I just don't understand.
Yeah. Next comment. It is on our do you guys play indie games clip. Human Being says, I feel like people tend to stray away from games that don't look like what they usually play. People just need to try new things.
That's a theme of this episode, yes. It's a recurring theme. We did talk about that with Josh talking about how he was earlier today.
Yep.
It's
try
true.
new things.
That is definitely the reason people don't play indie games, is because it's obscure and it's not like the shit they usually play.
Yeah, like it's just intimidating sometimes, because it's like, do I want to invest all my time into this to know whether it's gonna be for me or not? It could be also just the fact that some people just like, AAA games, action, adventure, whatnot, so majority of indie games don't got that. So it could be that too. So, but yeah, I second that. Yeah. So, next comment, it is on our Lisa clip again. Cypernus says correct, my good sir.
I'll just take that at face value. I'll take that at face value.
Yeah,
That's it,
yeah.
you know?
We take those.
That's it. Hey, what can I say?
Also on our Lisa clip, Ego says, Lisa the Hopeful is a good game. I like it, but why use that as an image? Honestly, I've never played the game. I don't know anything, so I probably edited in the wrong image because I don't know.
Yeah, that was yeah, Josh just doesn't know about the game, but I mean it so here's the thing about Lisa is that man, I'll just say it. Love that game. That game's fucked up.
Yeah.
That game's fucked up. That's all I got for you. That game's just fucked up. The game is just fucked up.
Yeah. Can't wait to play it. Yeah.
Also, you also need to play Fury. Fury, some heat.
That's on my list for sure. Yeah. And our last comment on TikTok, it is also on our Lisa clip. Crusade Time says that's not a cap thing to say.
That's not a cap thing to say. And,
Sure.
and well, what can I say? Voice of the people.
That is the people. Can't hate that. Yeah. Next comment is on Facebook.
Okay.
AJ says on our positivity drug dealer clip, 100 emoji, dead skull emoji.
I forgot that was a conversation we had. You just gave me like a flashback.
Yep.
I just had like a moment
War
there.
II.
That was definitely a conversation that we had.
Yep. PJ was spitting some game.
One of them World War IIs right
True.
there.
That was the World War IIs? That's unfortunate if that's your World War IIs.
No, I was saying. Cause yeah,
Oh,
you
for
said
me?
flashbacks. I was
No,
like,
I was
one
just
of the
saying
World
like
War IIs.
it just reminded me of the conversation. It's just I'm gonna have World War IIs after I do that manga video.
Oh.
That's funny. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at a black and white page and I'm gonna just start screaming.
Midoriya's face.
Just see Midoriya's face.
Jesus. Yeah. Next comment is on Instagram on our Lisa clip. Dreamy.
People,
Yeah, they are
people like the
Yeah.
Lisa.
Yeah, they
clip,
liking
okay.
your takes. Dreamy says absolutely.
Not. Oh, just one.
Absolutely not. You're wrong. You're a fraud.
Bruh.
You know what? I used to be a fan of this podcast, but once Nick started giving opinions,
This
I had to
should be
stop
your
watching.
last.
That's the well actually type nigga.
Well, actually,
Well, actually,
No two front teeth.
you see, I used to be a fan of your series, but once Nick started giving opinions, well, you see, I had to simply stop watching your videos.
And that's why you're blocked. Like, whoa. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, so
I think this podcast is a flop.
just wait until you see the comments on YouTube Shorts. One comment was like, what? All right. Yeah, well, speaking of that,
Well, to be fair, we know YouTube niggas don't like me, so
YouTube niggas are just different.
we get so many like positive messages on like TikTok and Instagram, and like, well, you know, they'll have like a discourse, but they'll never be like, you know, violent.
Mhm.
And then YouTube niggas will just be, they are beasts.
They are just different.
Y'all are some beasts on YouTube.
Bruh. Yeah.
they got me out here using a dad rifle, nigga.
Look at this man playing with the scout.
the
Look
that
at
ain't
that.
a scout. That ain't a scout.
That's a
that's
pulse
a
rifle.
pulse.
My bad. My mistake. My mistake. My mistake. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bruh.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, all right. Let's see. Our first comment on YouTube Shorts for the day. We actually got one from Lego Miner. Shout out to you. He he or she was actually in the live stream the last episode.
In the live stream, yeah.
Yo, shout out to Lego Miner.
In the live stream for episode 60 on YouTube, we did our first live stream on YouTube. We didn't even talk about that. We can talk about that after everything.
Yeah. It's on our anime names be like clip. Lego Miner says that was vile. It was vile. It was vile.
It was vile. You know what? You're right. It was in fact vile. What might I say? I know PJ thought so.
What happened?
The anime names clip.
Oh no, that's
Said-
BS.
Bunch of horse.
Said I'm done. I'm quitting Hero.
Yeah, that's a word.
That makes sense.
Made perfect sense.
They're all like that. That's the crazy
Rolls
thing.
right
They're
off the
all
tongue,
like
you know what I
that.
mean?
Brother.
It really does. You know?
It really does not.
Couldn't come up with a better name myself.
That is funny.
What
But
was that other one?
sorry.
After Lost and freaking something else.
After Lost and After Over.
Some old bullshit, bro. Why'd you give that bit like it was a freaking like it was a test in high school? Where the teacher be like, "You should know
'cause
this
that
one."
was the-
Mixes two words together, and they're like, "You didn't get it, nigga."
Because that made for the best content.
totally the content.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Go ahead. You let them flame me. Go ahead.
The next comment is on our Broken Hated in America podcast clip.
Oh, brother.
It is also from Lego Miner.
Oh, okay. That's my
Lego
boy.
Miner says,
That's the goat.
"Is that a real podcast?"
That's a good question. We never looked up to see if that was the name of an actual podcast.
You want to do it now?
The Broken Hated in America podcast. I'll look it
It
up
better
right now.
freaking not be.
Hey, oh, it's a check, bro.
Is it?
Said they need to fucking
Oh, it's a check.
said they need to throw us a bag. No, it's us. First result is us.
No!
First result is literally
No!
us.
That's
First result's actually us.
We win. Wait, why are we celebrating about that?
Because anyone who
Anybody
takes
at
that bit is
home-
we gonna change from the broken hated.
Anybody at home, if you look up the Broken Hated in America podcast, we are literally the first
I
result.
hate it
Good
here.
part is, nah, man, that's good. That's good. Anybody who uses that, we ain't gonna be broke no more. We might still be hated, but we ain't gonna be broke.
No, we definitely still gonna be hated in America, but we ain't gonna be broke no more.
Oh my lord.
Oh my
I can deal
god.
with being hated, but broke, that's something.
Gotta deal with both of them. That's the problem.
Broke, that's something I cannot accept.
It said if I'm gonna be broke, I damn well shouldn't be hated in America, and if I am hated in America, I cannot be broke.
Are you breadless? Nah. Nah. Bruh. Jeez Louise. Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny.
So there's the answer.
Next comment is on our
Oh, that's-
Xbox got some crappy names clip. It's
It's YouTube, so they turned it into an Xbox versus PlayStation debate, didn't they?
well, let's see.
Oh my god, I hate YouTube niggas. I hate YouTube niggas.
KK Elite says
He's one off, bro.
KK KK Elite says you guys better not be fucking white.
Alright, well, at least we know he ain't
There's
racist.
just no
At
way.
least we know he ain't racist.
You know what? You had 2 Ks, not the third. We know you at least ain't racist. That's how I know you ain't a viewer of the podcast.
Okay, wait. I think it maybe it's because we said niggas, so
It's
It
'cause we
is,
say
it is
nigga
'cause we said
religiously,
nigga.
but the fact this man said y'all better not. At least we know KK Elite's
All
not
right,
racist.
I'm a fire back. I'm a fire back. You better not be a white boy saying that to me.
Nah, actually, I think it's kind of funny
Actually, yeah, that's
because for some reason you niggas get mad more than black people, which
that's
I will never understand. You should not be sound like bit.
bro.
Calm down. Why are you angry, nigga?
Oh man, I've gotten a whole lecture from a white girl in DMs on Twitch. because I said it on stream once. That was like that's like real.
Wow.
I got like a whole 15 message fucking thing saying like you shouldn't send all this other shit. And I'm just like, bro,
Who are you?
are you?
You a bot? Bye.
You a bot?
Bye.
Oh,
I hate when they do that.
God.
I had the same bullcrap with I remember like a Far Cry video I did. Like, you're homophobic. I'm like, all right.
Oh my god.
You're being blocked. How about that?
Oh my god. It was a different time, man. You gotta understand what the internet was like in like 2016, bro.
mean?
People be saying shit. People
What
be
you
saying.
mean we gotta understand what the internet was like? Nigga, we were on the internet.
No, I'm talking about when it comes to the person commenting that on Josh's thing. It's like, that's a video from the whole last 2015, 2016. You gotta understand the
I'm
times.
telling you, bro. They weren't around in 2012. I'm convinced, bro, that the people who are on the internet right now spawned in.
I am too, bro.
I'm like, y'all niggas
my
gotta
greatest
be
argument for
NPCs or
that.
something.
My
'cause there's no
greatest
way
argument for
y'all
that is
just bypass
we-
the Black Ops 2 days and now you're getting
Yeah.
pissed. What?
No, not even that. I always go back to this. Fucking, they had to have spawned
graduation.
in because when these niggas, when
When they walk across the stage
When-
and I don't know you, bro, and I know everybody. You
when
spawned
these
in.
niggas tried to cancel Joji and said we just found out
Nah,
who Filthy
first they
Frank
said-
was, I said there's
First
just no
they didn't
way.
even say we found out who Filthy Frank was. They said Joji said the N-word. And I was like, wait a minute. Y'all niggas didn't know Joji was Filthy Frank. And they're like, who's
There's
Filthy Frank?
just
Motherfucker.
no way.
You
Oh,
just got here.
wow.
I said, you just got
Y'all
here. You
spawned in for real.
real.
Y'all weren't there for the era, man.
Wow.
Y'all weren't there.
Tried to cancel that nigga. They said, he said the N-word. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all didn't know that Joji was Filthy
Wait a
Frank?
minute.
Who's
Yeah.
Filthy
Y'all
Frank?
didn't- y'all-
Oh, nah. Y'all
Oh,
got
brother.
here.
They didn't know it was alike, bro. They
Uh,
didn't play the beta, bro. That's
Y'all
tough.
straight spawned in.
Y'all actually just walked into a
Y'all
dungeon
niggas
in
PS
Minecraft,
homed
bro.
in this bit. Like, oh my god, this nigga just got here. He don't know what's going on. Look at his eyes. He don't know what's going on,
You don't
bruh.
know
God.
nothing. Look at
That does remind me of a funny comment that Sean left on the first episode of the podcast when we first posted it, which was, I think Josh is too white to be saying that word.
Lord.
And I thought that was fucking hilarious. That's what that comment reminds me of.
more like the opposite.
It's only funny because
Yeah, yeah,
I love white people, but dang, bruh.
yeah.
Y'all niggas be getting mad
Yeah.
at stuff that makes no sense.
Yeah.
I know you didn't just say the N-word around me, bro. Bro.
Who are you?
Instead of fighting the black man saying the N-word, how about you go
Bro.
find the douchebag who's saying
Bro.
it?
How about y'all start trying to do something about the system? How about
That ain't
that?
gonna happen.
Coming to me about talking about it, bruh.
Nah, I can't do that.
That's crazy.
Can't do that one.
Hey, you know what? I think that's the first like legitimate comment of that variety we've ever gotten, though.
Yeah.
People were what was
Better
it?
not be fucking black.
Y'all better. He said, y'all better not be black.
Just like y'all.
I look at wish you say that is.
That would have been so much better for content if
Yeah,
you said
just-
that.
Just straight up,
That
y'all
is so
better not be
fire.
fucking black. Like
I put that on my
I'm sorry.
banner for a day.
Like I thought this was funny, but y'all better not be black.
I had a really, really, really good time listening to y'all's podcast, but dang, y'all better not be black.
If y'all ain't 3 white boys, I'm leaving.
Mm.
I saw this freaking this Bill
He's a
Burr
good old
clip,
Christian American man.
and that man was like, he said so many jobs would be saved in the white community if we would just put the cuss word behind it. Like he's like, if you do that, it saves. He said so many good jobs, so many good men could be saved if you just put it behind it. Come on, white people, why are we doing this? He said black people do it all the time, and we never. He's like, we never understood, bro. They'd be like, man, I'm sitting at the bar. This Asian motherfucker comes in, and he's like, you stop right there. You're like, okay, I want to know, what did this Asian motherfucker do? He said, white guys were like, I'm sitting at the bar and this fucking Asian, and it's like, no.
Don't do that.
He
Don't do
said,
that.
put it
You can't do that.
behind.
It's
This
man.
Asian motherfucker. He said, okay, what did this Asian motherfucker do? I said, but no.
That is true. That actually, it actually is like
it's
a huge context difference.
It's a huge
Bruh.
difference.
It's like the difference between like using a comma and not using a comma.
Niggas don't use them anyway.
No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you get what I'm equating it
It's
to.
the pause.
Yeah,
Where it's like run-on sentence. Remember whenever we were learning that
Yeah.
joke? And so you would just like, when you didn't know where to place it, you just kind of threw it anywhere.
Yeah.
Because the teacher would be like, well, this is a run-on sentence. So you go back and just throw it in somewhere. And then they're like, it's still a run-on sentence. They're like, but there's a comma there. I did what you
And then
said.
they hit you with that's supposed to be a semicolon. And I'm just like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch.
I will never understand that thing, bro. I will never understand that.
What's funny is I understand a colon, but I will never, ever in my life completely understand a semicolon. I feel like a semicolon is something that only English majors understand.
English
Right.
majors. No.
You know, I'm kind of known. I'm kind of the grammar god. Okay, I'm the grammar goat.
Lord.
All right. But semicolons, you got me fucked up. Like I kind of know, and sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, a semicolon should go there. But
Like I said, look,
very
bro,
rarely
I
get that.
understand. Okay, I got it. I'm with you. But semicolons? Nah,
Mm-mm.
we're not seeing eye to eye right now.
I don't, not me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is the first comment of that variety we've ever gotten. So that's, you know what? Shout out
Yep,
to you.
Shout out to you, bro. You better not be black.
Shout out to you. You better not be black. Because this bit is only funny if you're a white guy.
Brother. Oh my god.
All right. Any more?
Yeah, we got a few more.
Okay.
Our next comment is on Lisa is better than the Undertale clip.
People loving that. Please tell me this isn't the YouTube
This is
one.
the YouTube one.
Okay, well, this is gonna go bad.
Let's see. Erased. Lilac says, I've never played either if I guess they meant of the Lisa games. I did play Undertale on both the PC and Switch, but if I did have money, I would consider playing Lisa. Parentheses, the first one since I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, so here's the thing. The first one in a lot of people's eyes is the painful, and I'm assuming by the first one they mean the painful, and the second one they mean the joyful. Because the original Lisa is just Lisa. And that one's not, like, you can't buy that anywhere. That's like you gotta go on like ROM hacking sites and find that bitch.
Dang.
But like I think Lisa is a great series for people to get into. You don't even gotta play like the actual first game. Just play Painful and Joyful. Great series. It's great. It's just a fun time. It's a little bit fucked up. And something that's a great seller for me at least, and this is the Hispanic in me showing, alright? It's based on Fist of the North Star.
Poggers.
Come on now. That's fire. That's a series I get to reread when I read through the all the Shonen Jump manga. And it's immediately followed by Mid.
No.
Just mid.
So
Yeah.
there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
I think they should. I think you should get into it when given the chance. It's a great series. Great game.
Next comment. It is on our Do You Guys Play Indie Games clip. Also from Erased Lilac. Says, I've played games like Cuphead, Undertale, the parentheses, the one I enjoy the most. Binding of Isaac, a little bit of...
Binding of Isaac's goated.
Yeah, it is. I like that game. A little bit of Super Hot VR version and Stardew Valley. Apparently, games like the Stanley Parable and Minecraft are also indie games as well. Parentheses, while I have Minecraft, I really want to play the Stanley Parable.
Stanley Parable,
Mm.
the new version that just came out, I hear is pretty good.
Yeah, like it
It has,
looks
like,
pretty
extra
cool.
content and stuff. So they did bring up something that you can actually talk about here, Josh.
Yeah.
Super Hot VR.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about that?
That is actually fun. You know, the perspective of watching people play it is like one thing. So I'm like, okay, you know, VR, like, you know, VR when they record it and we watch it on the YouTube video, it looks a certain way. But like when you're actually in the VR, it's like a different, like a different, complete world. Like, oh my goodness. And you know, in the video, I think I punched the wall. Luckily, I didn't like throw any force into the wall. I like when you get into that mode and you trying to like actually kill the dudes. It's like you
Kyle
don't
moment.
care, bro. You do not care. It just doesn't matter. Like I didn't even care if I was in pain. I was like, dude, let's just keep going. The adrenaline's up. I didn't work out. Screw it. And yeah, no, it was really, really fun. Like that was like some like I would just do this to work out. Screw going to the gym. Like that was just a
Yeah.
sweat machine.
Wait, what game are you talking about?
Josh,
Super hot.
Super Hot VR.
What is it?
Pretty much you just you take out a bunch of enemies in red. It kind of give you a tutorial rundown where you know get to accumulate, you know, accustomed to the controls and you know how to like actually take them out. And pretty much time is like in slow motion
Yeah.
until you
The
move.
gimmick of that game is time moves when you move.
Yeah. So like as soon as you move, they start moving. And so some have, you know, guns, some have fists, you know, and then you got guns as well in certain levels. You know, you also got objects. And so the whole objective is to take out all the enemies in each level. And it's like just a pretty much a spree of like just a bunch of levels, and you got to get to like the end point, like the final level to, you know, get to the next section of the game. So yeah, it's kind of competitive because it's like you're trying to like do it, and like as you keep doing it, right? Like you get better and better at like the first levels because the first levels are usually kind of hard the first time, but when you keep doing it, it's actually pretty like easy, and you just kind of get used to it. And then you kind of get used to the game in general. So yeah, it's pretty fun. I highly recommend it if anyone wants to work out and like, you know, play something fun while you're at it. So yeah, really enjoy that.
That's how I feel about Beat Saber as well.
Yeah, that's another game that's
Great for working out.
Have y'all played the
as well as
boxing
just
one?
something. The boxing
no,
one.
but I would
Boxing
love to try
VR.
it.
That one is actually pretty freaking good. Like, I'll tell you what though, bro. Like, if you're talking about like a workout, bro, that man is close. Like, it is in the freaking ring. Like, there's
Yeah.
no backing up, bro. He's right
Mhm.
there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of want to try that one. Yeah, I only have my VR for like 2 weeks because I'm borrowing the school's VR. So yeah, just trying to milk so much content out of it.
That's fire.
Yeah. So yeah. Shout out to Race. Next comment. It is on Xbox. Xbox got some crappy names. Clip.
Mm-hmm.
DOC says, "LOL, love it."
I think it's the nonchalant way that you read the comments that makes them funny.
Yeah, absolutely. Just going, LOL, love it.
Bruh.
It's like
'cause you
everyone who
never know the
comments in
tone.
AI.
Yeah, it turns them all into
LOL,
like
love it.
bots.
Yeah, because you just don't know the tone. So it's like, sure, whatever. Who cares?
True.
Yeah. On the same clip, we got Mr. Man says Xbox Series SS, Xbox Series Schutzstaffel. I think I said that
Yeah, I
correctly.
saw that. I think I saw that one today.
Yeah.
Man, it you know, I think that's the reason the Xbox kind of falls off past the 360 is just because the names and like the product itself is just not very marketable.
Remember niggas thinking it was gonna be the 720?
That
Ooh.
also would have been stupid.
Xbox 720. It's just a sphere.
I fucking love those old ass like 2010
Yep,
YouTube
the
videos. Of,
game
like, this is what the
sphere from
PS5
Drake and
Xbox
Josh.
720 will look like.
It's
That
the
is so
game
funny.
sphere.
We got any more?
Yes, we got one more.
Okay.
It is on the Lisa is better than Undertale clip. A muter says
Okay.
very correct. Thumbs up emoji.
Voice of the people.
Voice of the people.
Look, we brought this issue up to the court of the people, and majority say Lisa. That's just hey,
You like it? Yeah.
hey.
This is proof.
That's just proof. It's not my words. It's the words of the
Oh,
people.
here we go.
And that is how you deflect all criticism. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Because if the people said it, who you hunting down?
Everybody.
Hey, yo, chill.
Just everybody. Just like, all right, well, y'all niggas said it, right? I heard this was a group activity.
Oh Lord.
Well, time for me to hit the old dusty trail. I didn't say it. That wasn't me. I didn't say that.
Then you gonna back out on the
That's how I go
people?
to, bro.
You can back out on the people once you in there.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do
Yeah.
that.
Just like I wouldn't do
Hey,
that.
chill.
Just yet.
But yeah, shout out to y'all. That's a lot of fucking comments. Like I said, the support recently
Yep.
been kind of nuts.
Yes, sir.
So next we got Josh.
Oh yeah, tech.
What's the tech?
Yep. First off, this week, I just got a Wi-Fi extender. I'm not gonna recommend you a specific one because I'm not 100% sure. I can recommend you mine. So back at home, I use Netgear, an AC 1750. Just search it up, you'll see it. But I just recommend a Wi-Fi extender in general because it just helps you out, bro. Especially if you're in a bigger house and you don't have that range, it pretty much just extends the current signal to the out of range area. So, yeah, they're pretty. For generally speaking, they're more expensive than like $100, but like the one that I got is like $100. So I feel like it's worth it if you really have a bad signal in that range. So yeah, wherever you place that. So yeah, definitely check that out if y'all have any internet issues. Most Wi-Fi extenders can also act as a access point, where it's kind of like a second Wi-Fi network if like the modem's far away. So like yeah, there's just different modes and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the first one. Next is Google Pay. Yeah, pretty much. I guess I didn't realize it, but most places when you go out to the stores or whatnot, they got this like little card read, like on the card reader, they have like this little symbol, looks like a Wi-Fi network symbol, like the signals and stuff, but it's actually just kind of like, I guess it's Google Pay or something like that, where pretty much, let's say you forgot your debit card or whatever, you can save your debit card on Google Pay, and then you can use Google Pay to scan at the scanner instead of using the card. Now, again, I wouldn't bank on it being on every location that you go to with the card reader, but it's just in case you have it. You trying to get some like stuff at Walmart or something like that, and then you forgot your debit card. So it's just something easy, and plus also it helped me out with plane tickets and like my boarding passes. You can actually save your boarding pass on it and like scan it to like get through and stuff. So like, yeah, it's convenient. Everything's digital. So yeah, that's that one. Next one, we got the fuel filter. So it's called Seafoam motor treatment. If you go to your local AutoZone or whatever, you get to pretty much if you are on E in your car and you want your gas, your next fuel to next time you fuel up your car to last a little longer, you know what I'm saying? Because the gas prices been kind of like little rickety nowadays, I definitely recommend the Seafoam motor treatment. It's like $12 in AutoZone. Pretty much, if you're on E, you just pour it in there before you fill up your tank, and then you fill up your tank. And pretty much what it does, it cleans out your tank, and it also helps you last longer on your next tank, like your next the next time you go to the pump. Like, so I've tested this out, and I remember driving back to the apartments, and I saved at least 20 miles than usual because driving to where I'm located now is usually like a certain like 100 and 200 miles. So this time it was like 170. So I thought it was pretty convenient. I recommend doing this every month just to save on gas, so you don't have to like go to the gas station like every 2 weeks or something if you're driving a lot. So yeah, I found it to work. So it might work for y'all. So yeah, there's that. And then my next one is the real ID. So of course I don't want to bombard y'all with like stuff that you probably don't care about, but from me to you, if you guys are doing domesticated flights anytime soon, you know what I mean, I would definitely recommend getting the real ID if you do not drive. I mean, no, I think, you know what? My mom told me, okay, so if you do drive, you technically have to get the real ID. Now, you can use your passport, but it costs money to get your passport. A little bit more money than getting the real ID. So it just depends, honestly. If you have your passport and it's updated, you're pretty much Gucci. You don't have to worry about this. But yeah, on May the 3rd, 2023, they are making it like, I guess, a new law where domesticated flights, you have to have your real ID. And pretty much they just ask you, just pretty much verify if you're a US citizen. You got to like bring tax documents, all this other stuff. So pretty much just search up real ID and then your state, or if you're on mobile, you can search up on your app store mobile ID and your state, and then you'll have an app. Or if you're on PC, you go on the website and you pretty much figure out how to get your real ID. It's pretty easy. It helps you figure out what you need. That's just for people who plan on traveling next year after May the 3rd. And yeah, they're making it mandatory if you have a driver's license. But honestly, they also said, you can also use your passport. So if you have that updated, I guess you don't have to really worry. But it's just good to stay updated with all these regulations and stuff so you don't get like screwed over in the future, So yeah, that's that. My next one is something I just figured out. So this is a keyboard command on your web browser. So let's say you accidentally closed out on a important tab and you want to get it back. If you hold Control Shift and T, it will reopen that closed tab. So yeah, if you
I used that bit today.
really,
Yeah,
yeah,
no, I used Control Shift T today. Closed
yeah,
out.
it's really dope.
Forgot what I closed out for, but I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's really like helpful because sometimes I just be like, closing out really fast and I forget something. So
Mhm.
yeah, so it happens. So if you're on mobile, there's no solution. Do better.
If you're on mobile, you're fucked. It's over.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And my last one's not really tech. I guess it's just update on previous tech on the past couple of episodes. I did talk about antiperspirant spray, deodorant spray. So, and I did mention that I was going to get it and give you guys an update. So, yeah, my update, I got the antiperspirant spray. It's the Dove antiperspirant spray, and it's for women. And I still have it, and I still have some juice left in the bottle. And yeah, it is 100% worth, like, worth the hype. Like, it's legit. I tested it out when I went to my dad's. We were doing a lot of stuff, so it's gonna be sweaty, and usually, deodorant, it kind of lasts for like majority of the day, and then like around the end, your armpits start smelling or whatnot. Actually, with the perspirant spray, my armpits were not smelling at all. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Now, of course, I don't know how it is if you don't. I don't know if it affects if you don't shave your armpits. I don't know if that's. I think my armpits are usually shaved, so I you know what I mean. So I don't know if that's like maybe that's the reason why, but still, either way, it worked for me, and it was the women. So I don't know if that. I don't know. I'm tired of these fucking genders.
Again. Yep. I'm tired of these fucking.
Jesus.
He's like, get rid of it. He's like, get rid of it. I don't care.
Like, it just doesn't matter. Just get it. Dove works 100%. So I recommend it. I'm gonna try the men's to see if there's a difference, but I mean, I really highly doubt it. So yeah, I mean, unless the smell is different, that's for sure. But I like the women's smell, so screw it, whatever. But yeah, and that's it. And I will, of course, make sure that all the tech links that I mentioned will be in the description. So don't worry about that, y'all.
That was a solid rapid fire. Round.
Yeah, that was a lot. So I was like, I need to get this done.
That was solid. All right. Well, shit.
Yeah.
I guess we go to news now.
Yup. All right. This is something. The first one, I want to start off the first one. I don't know if you wanted to start, but I was just gonna get this. I don't know if y'all are too interested in this. Again, I'm not really a comic head, but
oh, okay, yeah.
Apparently, the Captain Marvel movie gets a reboot with the male superhero lead.
They did not. There's no way.
Well,
there is just no way.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm not gonna say anything except for I told you so.
That is true. PJ did say shit like this would happen.
Well, not necessarily this exactly.
No,
just
but like
whole,
I said, shit like this.
Trash female character because they don't know how to write. Not because she's female, because niggas don't care. They just want a female character for some reason, but then they can't write, which I don't understand. And then now you're just like, let's just give her a reboot. No. Do better.
Fix your fucking mistake.
Do better.
How about that?
Stop. Go do something.
Because here's what's gonna happen is they're gonna make the character a male, but write it the exact same. Because they think that, people only dislike it because it was a girl. And spoiler alert, no, everybody's still gonna hate it.
Yup. Yeah.
I mean, shoot, I'm ready, I guess. I didn't see the first one, and I'm not gonna see this one, so.
He said, I don't give a shit, so
it's all right,
not
man.
Like it matters.
You can redo it as a guy. I'm not watching it.
Yeah. I didn't watch the first one, so I heard it was bad.
Yeah, well, yeah. They're also hinting at just not having imperfects matter in the MCU, which is pretty sick, I guess.
Nah, they can't have that.
Yeah. Because then people would have to use their brain to differentiate between mutants and imperfects.
Well, also, then you'd have to sit there and worry about if they're screwing them up, because they always do.
No, I mean, Yeah, I mean, they're gonna screw up mutants as well. It's just mutants are more recognizable.
Are they?
Yeah, because mutants is like X-Men and stuff.
Yeah, but that's it. It's like literally just the X-Men.
There's like a few other stories here and there, but yeah.
I mean,
mainly.
technically, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver
Yep.
are mutants.
Yep.
We just
They
don't
are
talk about
mutants.
them because why not?
Yup. Yup.
That is totally Magneto, but who cares?
Not like that's a major plot
Not like
point
that
for
matters
half of
at
the
all.
stories
Yeah,
in
like,
Marvel
that's
or
alright.
anything.
It's not that big a deal.
I hate the fact that I like comic books
No, I'm cool with
because
it.
it turns me into the like actually nigga for the movies.
Yep. You're just a manga nigga times 2.
I'm gonna do it. Tonight's the night.
Oh god.
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
bro. Same thing with like, okay, and this is like off topic sort of, but everyone's like, yo, like when are you gonna watch Demon Slayer? Now I've made one comment about watching Demon Slayer for the
Gotta
past like
read Demon Slayer.
since it has come out, and I said I will watch Demon Slayer when spoiler alert, Kokushibo shows up.
Mm-hmm.
He has yet to show up. And niggas are like, bro, when are you? And I'm like, do I need to just like not talk to y'all anymore?
I have to read that shit, man.
I mean, you know, it's pretty good
I'm
for me, or to me.
I'm a
But I mean,
notorious Demon Slayer hater.
I understand.
I've also got to read fucking Bleach. I'm a notorious Bleach hater as well.
Dude, I was on, was it Twitch? I was on TikTok the other day, and this dude had a, oh, that's funny. This dude had a tier list, I think, of anime, right? And it was
Mhm.
like, he had like S plus. It was like S. It was like A, S, masterpiece, S plus, like something. It was like that, right?
Yeah.
And this thing had Bleach and Masterpiece and Naruto Shippuden in like S. And I automatically was like, yeah, we're not gonna agree.
We're
Dang.
not gonna agree.
Like, I get it, but like, no.
Fucking,
no.
that reminds me about how recently One Piece fans have been making a target out of themselves again. And you know, I hate One Piece fans.
You
As
do?
somebody who loves
I was
One
about to
Piece, I
say.
hate One Piece
I
fans.
thought you were
Right.
one. I thought that was the deal.
And these niggas they just talk reckless. They just talk so reckless. And they also, for some reason, I don't know what it is, fucking One Piece fans hate trans people. I don't know what the deal with that is, but they cannot stand trans people. But fucking One Piece fans have been talking some mad shit recently. And another reason I love hating on One Piece fans is like they love doing this shit where like you start a debate or argument with them and they respond with like 15 paragraph fucking responses. And that shit's so funny. Cause you know they're upset. But they like One Piece fans have just been getting shit on in the community recently, and I think that's fucking hilarious. I hate One Piece fans.
I hate them too. They just represent us the wrong way.
It's crazy that it's still crazy to me who the biggest One Piece YouTuber is, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not gonna name any names. If you know, you know.
Titties.
Actually, the most popular video. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. All right, but yeah, continue. What's next? What's next?
Yeah. We were talking about this yesterday, I guess a little bit. But Chainsaw Man anime promises gore.
Yeah, so that's an important part of Chainsaw Man is the gore. It's actually a very violent series, and that is important for a few reasons. But regardless, it's animated by Mappa, so
Not gonna lose.
yeah. Everything else about the show is gonna suck except the animation and the art style. So, yeah, they're gonna fuck up Chainsaw Man. I'm here for it. Because what matters more is part 2 of Chainsaw Man in the manga has started, and that's already shaping up to be great even after just one chapter. because he took like a year and a half long break, where it was like, yeah, course 2 of Chainsaw Man is gonna come out, when I'm ready. And it's finally that time, and they introduced a character that's already possibly my favorite character in the series. Chainsaw Man's fucking sick. Y'all should read Chainsaw Man. I'd say wait for the anime. Y'all can. I don't have hopes for it because it's Mappa is animating it. But if y'all here for it, y'all are here for it.
Right. When do they plan on releasing the anime?
I believe it's like October, something like that.
If that's so, then,
I think.
They did say this year, but we just don't know.
Yeah, I think it's been said. I'm not 100% certain though. I wouldn't take me as fact on that one.
Set to premiere this fall. So I guess around fall, maybe, I guess.
Okay, maybe September. Who knows? But yeah, I'll watch it, but I'm not hyped for it. As much as I hate saying that, because I fucking love Chainsaw Man. It is it's in my top 5 manga right now. So
The hype.
we'll see. We will see.
Yeah.
So what's up next?
I guess this is kind of tech, but GrubHub is giving out a free year with anyone with Amazon Prime, I think. This is what they say at the this article, but I'm not 100% sure because I have Amazon Prime. Where my GrubHub? I don't see
Dude,
this.
that's what I'm
It's
finna
probably
do.
it's probably like a select thing. Is what I'd imagine.
I guess I tried doing research and it didn't really say anything. Because they were saying that GrubHub Plus costs like $10 a month. I don't know. I guess they're just making that free for people who have Amazon Prime, but then they don't really I guess show when people are gonna get it. Or I'm looking at the email. I'm not the email, but the article. No, I don't see it. So I don't know. But I mean, shoot, y'all check y'all emails, check your Amazon Prime accounts. I guess maybe they'll pop up somehow someday.
Somehow, someday.
Shoot, I'm
That's how
gonna
you
do.
know you lost.
Golly, bruh. Seeing the money I spent on DoorDash, bruh. Golly. Yeah, and my last one is this is something we also talked about yesterday, but like the Skyrim Co-op mod is finally out.
Yup.
It is finally
After literally like 7 years.
Skyrim Co-op comes out before Elder Scrolls 6. Who would have thought?
Yep.
I would have thought.
Oh, I knew. I knew.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's it doesn't take a genius to figure that one out.
That game is not dropping.
No, that shit's a myth. That's an urban legend.
Bruh. Yeah.
Not to be confused with Pop Smoke, because that's an urban legend.
Yep.
I'm
not
sorry?
You didn't get that one?
I'm sorry?
Because it's like, because he was helping this.
Nah, did you get that one?
Oh, you know what? I forgot what we usually mean by urban.
Yeah, I was like,
Whoops. I meant because, like, how he was, like, helping the streets and opened up, like, an institute and shit. I was thinking like that.
You're straight, I understand.
You know what?
Just being a
No.
bitch.
No.
Just being a
We're
nigga
tossing that
about
one. Never mind. I forgot what we usually mean by urban.
That man said an urban legend. I said, that's
Mm.
from you. That's
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
it's different. That's hitting me a little bit. Hit me a little bit wrong.
Yeah, I didn't think about that one.
Brother.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, it came out a few days ago. The video link I sent in the group chat, the YouTube link it kind of briefly explains what all they added and like how it actually operates and runs. And so far, like for an actual online co-op mode, it runs pretty good. Obviously, you're not gonna escape glitches and issues like that.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna escape that in a single player game, so.
That's true. So it's like it's a game, bro. Developed by people.
It's not even just that. It's a Bethesda game, and again, like you're getting those glitches whether you like it or not.
Yeah, so it's like it'd be like that. But for the fact that it's made by, people who just wanted this, I think that's pretty cool, and it runs pretty well. And I guess the good thing is like you can actually use any mod to play with your homies. So if there's like those mod packs where they got like different worlds and all that other stuff, you can do that.
Y'all can do like the Dark Souls mod shit together too. I know there's a lot of like the people that like the like Dark Souls inspired difficulty.
That
and,
is
like, area
literally
mods
my
in
playthrough of Skyrim.
Yeah.
Mm.
Doing that co-op sounds like it'd be fire.
Yeah.
Man, there's this mod that I have that makes it to where you can get like I'm not gonna say randomized. It's more randomized gear, right? And you can literally start out in a cave. First item you pick up has like 120 damage. But it's also like the world around you is leveled. So it's harder because instead of it being like, let's say you're like level 81 and you go back to like Helgen or something like that, like that area, and you find like a wolf, that wolf is not going to be like level 1. That wolf is going to
like
be level
Final Fantasy
81.
VIII.
Yeah.
It's like Final Fantasy VIII. You ever played Final Fantasy VIII?
Yes, I have.
Final Fantasy VIII's fire.
I haven't played all of it though.
Fucking Josh, not this Josh, other Josh, played through it recently, and I watched him play through it, and he beat it like 2 days ago. And I hyped that game up to him. He's a big Final Fantasy VII fan, but he hasn't played many Final Fantasy games outside of 7 and 14. And I was like, nah, 8, that shit's fire. He was like, I don't know, Cloud's a pretty good main character. I said, Cloud, who?
Cloud's a pretty good what?
That's what I said.
You talking about the generic?
I mean, he is.
All right, I'm gonna say this, and look. I know he's not terrible, but when I say these words, I'm pretty sure everyone should be able to understand. Cloud is a hentai protagonist.
Kinda, yeah. Kinda. I get that. That's a good clip. That'll piss somebody off.
I don't care.
No, I'm saying that's a good thing.
I'm just saying. If someone is like mid take, I'm like, yeah, go watch one hentai about a protagonist and tell you that's not your nigga.
No, but that's not the nigga. But I mean, like late game, he gets a good amount of development. And,
yeah,
like,
but if I gotta wait till late game, that's like, come and get your mans,
and,
bro.
I mean, a lot of his character development, in my eyes, comes from stuff outside of the base game. So, like, Crisis, Core, Advent Children, stuff like that. But I kept gassing that game up. I was like, I don't know, 8's up there. I was like, 8 kind of goated for real. I was like, he was like, Cloud's pretty good. I said, but Squall's right there. And he started playing, and the beginning of the game sucks, right? I'm well aware the beginning of Final Fantasy VIII sucks. You gotta get like the first like 3 hours or so to really like get into the game.
I think that's why I have to keep playing. Because I haven't gotten it's a harder game. Okay, so like, oh man, out of every Kingdom Hearts game, Chain of Memories is my least favorite, and Final Fantasy VIII is Chain of Memories. So I'm like, fuck. Like as soon as I saw the cards, I was like, dang. Oh no.
But fucking. Final Fantasy VIII, super sick fucking game. And like I hyped it up, and by the end of the game, he goes, "This game has my favorite Final Fantasy character in it." He was like, "This game is actually so sick." And I was like, "You're right, because it is." It also has one of my favorite characters in any Final Fantasy game in it, because I think Irvine is one of the best written Final Fantasy characters. Period. Because I'm gonna just say this. Sniper whose whole bit is courage. Who does that sound like? I wonder.
Oh,
He's just Usopp. Dude's just Usopp, but like he's trying to smash a girl. Which, I mean, technically, Usopp's whole plot point in the beginning is the reason that he even wants to be a pirate is because he wants to go on adventures to tell his girl about. So, like, it kind of still fits. But, you know, it's Irvine kind of the GOAT. Because, like, even in, like, late Disc 3, like, near the end of the game, he's talking about how he wants to be a hero like Squall. And how he doesn't view himself that way. When he is the reason the party survives, like, 5 times in the story. And it's just like, he's so sick. He's such a sick character. Final Fantasy VIII's so sick. What a good game. Great game.
Cool.
Yeah. And, yeah.
For the co-op mod, I'm probably gonna try it over this week and maybe let y'all know about it next time we get on the pod. So yeah, I'll have the link to the actual like article where it shows you how to properly install it. Due warning though, you'll most likely have to uninstall first of all, you can only do it on special edition of Skyrim, so can't do it on any other version, and you'll have to delete all of your saves. So you have to back it up if you want to use your old save. So
Yeah. Because it could corrupt saves or shit could clash because of 2 people having different saves.
yeah.
So, yeah. And I mean, as somebody who's been tracking the Skyrim Together mod, like, off and on for, like, you know, since its development, it's so sick to see it finally, like, where it's usable, you know? Like, you can actually play through the game with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Anybody who is still fucking with Skyrim, you know, might as well try it out. Because I guarantee you got at least one person on your friends list that got that game who don't got that game. I mean, come on now, on Steam?
Right.
Skyrim's like a must-have. It's like up there with, like, very rarely do you come across a person without Portal in their library, you know? Or, like, stuff like that, you know, Skyrim, Portal. What else is like that? Fallout New Vegas.
Right.
So, yeah. Looks sick.
Sure.
Is that all we got for news today?
Yep.
Well, then I guess we do have to talk about a little something. And, oh god, this is probably going to break into another business segment. But y'all seen all the streamers leaving to YouTube like we called would happen like damn near exactly a year ago?
Yep. Was it 2 Lily and
It was
Myth?
Lily and Myth.
Yep. I guess because a lot of people are speculating that this is going to encourage more streamers to leave.
Oh, it is. It is. I'll tell you what encouraged streamers to leave, Ludwig.
That is true.
it had to be him.
It had to be.
Because after he had that whole like, "Yo, they don't care about me," I'm pretty sure that was just like nailing the.
That was a
coffin for
wake-up call for a
people.
lot of the bigger
Yep.
streamers, yeah. It's like, wow, they really just view us as an asset. And so you got, for right now, I deem anybody that's on like that level of big streamer as just people who are going to move over and people who are too lazy to move over.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, it's like, when will they do it? You know, like, a lot of people see Mizkif and XQC as the faces of Twitch, and it's like, for me, they're just too lazy to move over. I still see it in them. You know what I mean?
They
Like,
could honestly.
there's nobody at this point that I'm like, yeah, they're staying. Like,
if X moves, then it's like, oh no.
oh yeah, if XQC goes, that's. I mean, that's Twitch.
Yeah, that's literally Twitch. And all
As
its
much as I hate
states.
it, I'm a notorious XQC hater, but you know.
Yeah, I don't really like the guy's content.
I don't either. And from what other people say about him, he seems super like not cool. But you know,
Oh, are you talking about?
nothing.
My bad.
The XQC. I got no beef with the man personally though, so it's
Oh,
not
I
like it
don't even
matters.
know. I mean, I've seen like some of his streams, but I mean,
Bruh, he's sponsored by Steak, so if that doesn't say a lot.
by what?
Steak. Do you know what steak is, PJ?
No.
All right, we're getting into the business conversation.
No,
Alright.
no.
Steak
Oh,
also
Jesus.
sponsors Drake. PJ.
Oh, well, geez.
Steak is a crypto gambling
Well,
website that is based out of what's the name? It's a small island country that basically anybody goes to get away with running illegal gambling websites. They say that it's not permitted in the US because it's not, and then they promote using they promote something which is far more legal, which is using VPNs to bypass that and still gambling while in America. And make a fuck ton of money on it. If anybody wants to know more about these kinds of crypto bullshit scam gambling things, I highly recommend there's a YouTuber by the name of Philion, and he had a very good video on it like a few, maybe 6 months ago. All of his content's great, but if you want to know more about like the stake, roulette, all that shit, that involves a whole bunch of celebrities, Drake, a lot of streamers, XQC, Trainwrecks, a lot of YouTubers, shit like that, just an entire web of degenerates. That video is great.
Yeah, and Copyzilla's and some
Coffeezilla-
ordinary gamers.
Coffeezilla and Some Ordinary Gamers also had a 6-part series where they actually looked did a deep dive on stake and roulette. And they got to the bottom of like everything that's wrong with it and what makes it so fucked up. And shout out to those three for bringing all of it to attention, because it did halt shit for them for a while.
Right, yeah.
And websites like that in general to this day are still kind of like more known about, which is all that really matters, you know. People understand the risks associated with it. But yeah, as XQC is sponsored by Stake, XQC also is the first person to start a movement where a lot of bigger streamers saw how that VTubers were going too fast for them to too fast for them to combat, and since they viewed it as competition, they all just started using the VTuber tag. So now the VTuber tag on Twitch is just overflowed by big streamers and not actual VTubers. So you know that's also kind of bitch made. It's like just take the L.
Yeah.
Just take the L. But regardless, you know, Twitch isn't gonna do anything about that, even though it's against the terms of service because all the big streamers make money for Twitch. That doesn't matter. But yeah, you know, Stake, fuck Stake. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. When you gotta go to another country to start your headquarters because you know that what you're doing is wrong, means you have to acknowledge that what you're doing is wrong, and you still choose to do it anyways. Fuck you.
They probably don't even use their money to gamble.
Oh, they don't. They don't.
That's the shitty thing, and they get paid millions of dollars a month.
Same with all the people that are sponsored by it. All the people that are sponsored by it get given cash by the company itself, so that they don't have to waste any actual money on it, and they promote a gambling lifestyle to impressionable viewers, people that are susceptible to vices and things of the like, children, you know, whatever. So yeah. Fuck that. Hate that. You know, and like it's crazy coming from me because I'm kind of known as I'm a bit of a gambler, okay? A little bit of a gambler. But my gambles are like I take money from, like, if I've gambled against anybody and taken money from them, it's usually like they're usually either it's like a friendly bet and like we're just chilling, or like they're terrible people. I will never get behind using gambling to scam somebody. I think that's fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Here we are. Lily and Myth moved to YouTube because Ludwig started a whole fucking movement.
Oh,
And
Lily moved to YouTube?
Oh yeah, Lily and Myth, both of them.
Damn.
Yeah, no, like I said, from here on out, it's just people who are too lazy to
Well-
move and people who are gonna move.
Lily, I feel like might have been pulled because of Sykkuno, but that's just
That's what I
my-
was gonna say. But the only reason Sykkuno had like wanted to go is because Ludwig was like, "Yeah, you should go." And like,
also because
I
Ray
knew the
was over
second.
there.
I know the second we saw Sykkuno go over, I even said it in a video. I said the second that Sykkuno went over, I was like, "Yeah, no, it's over. That's it." Like
Mhm.
they're all going now. It's a mass migration, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
At
I say there's
least.
nothing wrong with it.
No,
Go
I
Picks.
think it's fine. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm cool with it because now you're gonna have to clean your up.
That's funny.
If they want to stay in business, they will.
They will view every big streamer as an asset until it's too late.
Oh yeah,
I can
exactly.
tell.
No,
I
that's
can tell.
exactly it. You're gonna lose all your cards, and then you're gonna wake up. But
Mhm.
you're not gonna wake up as other cards are gone.
Yeah.
By that time, it'll be new. It'll be too late, and you're gonna need new people
Yeah.
because you're not gonna be able to fight back unless. So
True. But yeah. It's fucking wild. The content landscape right now is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But you know, that's a I don't want to get into that because that will definitely put us over time for the episode. I mean, I could do an entire fucking 3 hour long fucking like TED talk on the state of content creation as it stands currently. So what else do we got to talk about? Evo starts August, what is it, 5th to 7th? And
Oh yeah, it's spot. Yeah.
what we do know is that Skullgirls is gonna announce the final character for the season pass at Evo this year. And I'm gonna be talking more about Evo as time goes on. Because as it gets closer, I will grow more and more wanting it to happen. Big fighting game fan. I also just want to see a lot of shit for Street Fighter 6. That's a big deal. They're gonna show a lot of that at Evo for sure. What else? Fucking something about something I thought was funny is like, you know how none of the Smash games are at Evo because like it's owned by PlayStation and Nintendo is like pussy. Fucking something that proved to me that we really don't need Smash players at events anymore happened recently. And I talked with Josh a little bit about this yesterday, but PJ, you'll find this funny. So PJ, get this. HBox, right?
Yeah.
He had a top 8 to run at I don't remember what tournament. It was a tournament that happened recently. It's a big tournament for Melee. He had a top 8 set to run and was coughing blood. And
What?
and so he went to the doctor. Doctor told him he either had COVID or an infection. And so he took like one of those like COVID tests that like resolves in 90 minutes. It doesn't actually tell you results, it just gives you like a gist. And he used that as fact. So he took it and then said, "Oh, I don't got COVID," and then proceeded to go into the venue and do his top 8 matches without a mask on.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, SFAT, the guy that he stayed in top 8 to beat and then he had to leave because he just couldn't stay, ended up getting COVID. So,
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
dude said it wasn't HBox's fault. I think that's just him trying to avoid fucking like any beef. And that proved to me, I was like, damn, we really don't need Melee players, huh? Another thing about Melee. Even the goats can take L's. Mango, the goat, took an L recently. Major L alert. Do you know what happened with this nigga, man?
What happened?
He teamed up with Cloud9 to start a Melee Pro circuit, okay? which is big deal. First time in years that Melee has had a big amount of money as a prize pool, $10,000. And, you know, people always complain about Melee not having good prize pools, which there are websites that let you set up prize pools for events that are crowdfunded. They will literally do anything but crowdfund events because they're pussies. But regardless, there's, they teamed up to start this pro circuit. But there's a catch. The monkey's paw has curled. You see, it has a prize pool of $10,000, which is a lot of money. But they teamed up with a crypto site, and all of the money is in crypto.
Ooh. That doesn't
Meaning
say
it's-
anything.
That literally doesn't mean shit, because that means that unless you find a fast way to turn that back into real money, because of a crypto crash, because there's a giant crypto crash happening right now, when you get the 10,000, it's almost immediately going to turn into less money.
Dang, wow. Yeah,
Even the goats can take L's.
that is tough.
So if that's a message to all you new fighting game players that are like, how am I going to catch up with anybody in the scene? You know, they've been playing for years. How am I going to catch up when it comes to any fighting game? And if you want to be good at a fighting game, there's your proof that you can catch up, because some of these niggas mentally still aren't there. And even the goats can take L's.
Mm.
There you go.
Always taking L's, bro.
Man, what did we talk about earlier? This is the Broken Hated America podcast. We ain't never switch up. Come on now.
We don't switch up.
But yeah, that's a pretty big L that happened recently.
Dang, that's
Pretty
tough.
big L.
Bro. Yeah.
And there's there was one other thing I want to talk about. Oh yeah. So how are we feeling about the fact that God of War Ragnarok didn't get delayed? It's coming out in November.
Pretty freaking happy, actually. Because now, we not only are we going to get it this year, like, we're going to see it on the PS5. And I'm really, because the fact that it looked so good on the PS4 just got
And
me.
probably on the PC as well, because they released God of War 2018 on PC as well. So that's pretty cool. But yeah,
is
I do want to see how good how they handle it on the PS5.
yeah.
Because like that will be the first like big PS5 game, you know.
Yes, bro.
So
Oh
it's a
my
big
god.
test moment.
I cannot wait. Like the scenes, the sequencing to like the controller haptic.
Please let it be in
feedback.
60. Please let it be 60 frames.
60
Please.
frames.
Please let it be 60
4K, bro. Oh,
I feel like if
bro.
we're still asking for 60 FPS, bro.
You never know. Some of these console games, they're like, oh yeah,
No,
we're
I
a new
understand.
They
hardware.
better. They
So
better.
so they do too much, and then they're like, oh, we kind of have to turn it down to 30 because
Oh yeah, we forgot
won't-
about 60 FPS.
yeah.
But you can see into the future. Yeah, 30 FPS, nigga.
Bro. Oh.
Like
That-
4K graphics at 20 FPS, smooth. VSync. We're like, we don't care about that.
Something I was talking about recently, actually, when it comes to PlayStation exclusives, with I was talking with Choco. Shout out Choco. And we both said Second Son was fucking fire. Has it been long enough to where we can admit that Second Son was fire and people just didn't like it because it was different?
People don't like Second Son?
People didn't like Second Son?
I remember there being a lot, well, at least when it first came out, a lot of people saying they didn't like it.
I thought Second Son was good.
I love Second Son. I think Second Son's sick. I think all the Infamous games are sick.
Dang, people always hating, dog.
Yeah, I didn't know people didn't like Second Son.
I just
That
remember
was
there
really
being
dope.
a lot of discourse around it when it first came out. But yeah, dude, I want to see a fucking Infamous game on PS5, man.
Ooh, now that would be fire.
I want to see an Infamous game. I want those fights in fucking 4K 60 FPS.
Who are the people who made Infamous?
That was Naughty Dog, right? Was Naughty Dog Infamous?
I think it's Sucker
Or was
Punch?
it Sucker Punch? I was gonna say it's either Sucker Punch or Naughty Dog, which Sucker Punch, it has a lot of former members of Naughty Dog in it. Sucker Punch also made Sly Cooper,
Yeah.
which Sly Cooper goated.
Mm-hmm.
Love Sly Cooper. Fire ass game.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the Sucker Punch, yeah, infamous. They also made Ghost of Tsushima
Mm.
Fire, which I can't wait to play that. I plan on getting that.
That's also on PS5.
Yep.
That game is sick as fuck. Also, the English dub is pretty good, but you gotta play in Japanese because the main character is voiced by the same person who voiced Zoro, which that's the goat. So.
I'm used to reading subtitles.
Yeah, you gotta do it for Zoro. That's the goat.
The GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yup. I was talking about this with Josh the other day as well, because me and him talk about Yakuza a lot, which, me and him are the reason that this Josh played through the first Yakuza.
Mhm.
Which you liked the first Yakuza, right?
Yeah, fire.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about how we're kind of overdue for like a new Yakuza game. But and it's like a hard thing to say because recently the original like director for the guy who's been working in the Yakuza games since like they were made, he was like one of the people that made it. He recently, well, not recently, like last year, he went to a new company, so like he's not gonna be working on Yakuza anymore. So the next Yakuza game will be the first one with like a new director, and so it's like a big make or break moment for Yakuza right now. Especially since Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is the 7th game, is it's what's it called? It's an RPG. It's a lot different than the other Yakuza games. So yeah, that would be huge to see one of those on like a new gen console as well as on PC.
Right, yeah.
Because Yakuza's PC ports actually are pretty decent, surprisingly. They're usually better than your average PC port.
It's good to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of video game shit recently.
Yeah. Hopefully more.
Hopefully. I do wish we still got like big shows and announcements for stuff because we don't really get that anymore. But theatrics aside, I mean, it's sick to see so much happening when it comes to games right now. Nintendo just acquired the studio that made Dragon Ball Super Superhero to work on like just cinematics involving characters, so I'm assuming cutscenes, fucking shows, movies, games, stuff like that. And that's pretty interesting.
Where's the what is it called? The one where it's like, is it called just Dragon Ball Heroes or I'm
Dragon Ball Heroes, that's the game and the show.
Yeah, the show is called Dragon Ball Heroes.
Yeah. Well, it's based on the game though.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna switch this up because I was watching the one I'm talking about, but then like they weren't really consistent on the episodes. The episodes were like 7 minutes.
You might be thinking of Dragon Ball Heroes. Dragon Ball Heroes is just, it's a lot of like what if shit. It's just fan service. It's just like, okay, we're gonna make Trunks a Super Saiyan God and have him box like Omega Cell or some shit. That's all
Really? Hold on, let me
Heroes
see.
is.
Make sure because I do remember that, so you're probably right. Yeah, it's Super Dragon Ball Heroes.
Yep, that's what it is. Also, shout out to Super Saiyan God Trunks for having the ugliest Super Saiyan design of all time.
No way.
Oh yeah.
I gotta see this.
Okay, hold on. Let me find it.
No, I got it. Son of a... Oh my god. Why did they just like... Why don't they just kill my nigga at this point? Just kill him off. Like, dog. Oh my god.
I mean, Super Dragon Ball Heroes isn't canon.
I don't care. Neither is SSJ4. But it still looks freaking cool.
True.
They just make this man look straight whack. Like, dude.
Why is his neck bigger than his head?
Well, that was always like a Trunks thing. It's like him and Broly got that whole thing going on. But it's like, bruh. Why y'all give this man like...
That's how he looks in the game, right?
Why?
No, that's just how he looks.
Why?
Really?
Yeah, no, that nigga's just ugly as fuck.
It's just because I'm like, dude, did y'all even think about this when you drew it?
No, they're Super Dragon Ball Heroes. I don't think. They just have.
Obviously, they do because they got everyone else looking at least like mid. This nigga's below mid. Like, how do you do this, bro?
They just do bullshit.
You should have just let this nigga. You should have just had this man go right back to freaking his, like, what is it? What's that one where he's like powered up?
The Enraged Super Saiyan 2.
Just give him that bit and make that nigga go blue. Stop playing around. If no offense, bro, he's the only nigga. Give him the jacket back, the scarf, and make him have blue hair. He's the only nigga who has blue hair base form. Why does he not have blue yet?
I will say, the Dragon Ball Super manga. I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Me tell me that this was always an option, and y'all niggas chose the latter. What the freak?
I kind of wish, like, the current arc in the Dragon Ball Super manga isn't that bad, but I kind of wish it would just end already. Because, like, I have some issues, but it's not bad.
My thing is he looks like a freaking discount android.
Discount Android 13.
No, because Android 13 looks freaking better.
Well, that's why I said discount. The Super Android 13, he got the same hair color. He's just as
That's
big.
what it is. He looks like the wife beater nigga. You're gonna look at this man. You're gonna look at that Super Saiyan God Trunks, and you mean tell me you don't think that this man is out here slapping women? Whack. I'm like, bruh, this nigga already has blue hair. Why does he not have blue yet? Just kill him at this point.
Just kill him.
Because he doesn't do anything. He goes in there, he gets his ass beat, comes back stronger, still loses. I guess now they gave this man like a new sword. He got like the freaking, what's that blade from Legends of Zelda? It's like the double helix. He's got like a freaking discount double helix blade. And like red hair and a black wife beater with green pants. Like, what is going on? Is the wife beater red or is it black? And why does this nigga have green? Like, everything about this. Everything about this sucks. Just kill him at this point, bro.
Just kill him. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
That's
sense.
what being a Dragon Ball fan's like. God damn, man. I really want Chainsaw Man's anime to be good, but I know.
Stocks going down.
It's just because Mappa's too fucking good at their job, man. Everybody goes, we don't have to actually try. Mappa will just make it look nice. God damn. But yeah, I think this is a good place to end it off. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
chilling.
be straight with this.
So is there anything y'all would like to leave the people off with?
For the business.
PJ?
Y'all are kind of killing it on YouTube. Not gonna hold you.
Y'all, they're just kind of killing it in general. Y'all are on
But
the TikTok, the Instagram.
Before
the YouTube.
before I give y'all too much praise, let me go check something.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I just want to check one thing. Okay, so
No.
we're playing games now. So my nigga has
Oh
been
my
on
God.
an upload streak for about, what was it, Nick? Like a week?
8 days, yeah.
8 days. And
Oh
we're
my
at
God.
48.
Yeah.
So you didn't give me one you took one.
I'm
But
actually
then-
fine with it because that means I'm not on the verge of 50 anymore.
But we got 95. So congratulations, guys. Thank you for the 95. You know, but
we got 95.
we have 95.
We were
Where's
at
the
91
two?
before the episode started.
Where's the 2? He needs 2 subs. I don't want to make 2 new Google accounts for this, okay? But I'm getting tired of it. So if you could just go subscribe to Young Kioma. And if you're not subscribed to JC Josh Crafts at this point, he's at 769.
Actually,
just
you know
like-
what? That's fine. That's the only 9 we'll accept.
That's the only 9 that we'll actually have. You know what? That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. But 49 and 59, we're not gonna have those.
No 39, no 29, no 19, no 9.
Nope. I wonder if
No.
anyone's ever gotten to like 6,969,696.
That's the goat. That would be.
I feel like
the
at that point you can't
You
gain
can't
a sub
upload ever
or lose
again.
a sub. Yeah, it's like we're done. No matter how many uploads I do, you cannot subscribe to my channel. We have to lock it in.
If
Because if
anybody,
anyone breaks the number, you got to get banned for that.
if anybody breaks the number, you're blocked from the channel. Also, I will stop making videos.
It's like YouTube will literally send a package to your house. Like, so we heard that you broke the number, and we're fining you $6,969,900.
Like,
But-
yeah, that'd be insane. You'd be the goat for that.
Nah, but yeah, y'all been killing it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So keep it up.
Yes, sir.
With that, I think we should be done for now. It's good little first step back.
I'll do better next time.
I'll see y'all later.